14. Hopkins, 10 of 24. Story of the fight. And how telling was it that with 3 minutes still to go in the fight, Miguel Diaz said to Kelly Pavlik, "You don't lose your championship, you're just losing a fight."
Which is another reason he took the fight. Let's give him that. But that said, boxing has been waiting for some time for the young fighters to rise to the top of the game. Here a young fighter had a chance to do it, and he couldn't pull it off.
This is a damaging blow to the image of the younger generation. Pavlik gets ripped by a right hand, staggered in the center of the ring. Question is, can Pavlik make it to the finish line?
Burnout is very smart. He's held back a little bit then. Saving his energy now.
He rested through some of the middle rounds. He saved some energy for the 12th. He just might be able to close the show. He's still hitting Kelly at will when they stand in the center of the ring.
I think this is a masterpiece fight. I mean, even though the Trinidad fight was great, I just like the fact that he started out at the very beginning and has fought the full 12 rounds in a fight. He was a big underdog, youth, everything. Unbelievable.
Look at the difference in hand speed. This is a landslide for Hopkins. Another $3 million bond purchase coming up for a fighter who's already playing with house money.
Right. Well, Hopkins is the sort of guy, Jim, who would put money in mattresses, and right now that's a pretty good investment strategy with what's going on in this country.
He was at great pains to tell us yesterday, not surprisingly, that he didn't lose a dime in the economic meltdown of the last couple of months. No risk there.
He says he invests conservatively the way he fights. But this is the night he has changed. In fact, he said, what would it like, you hear someone say that Bernard knocks someone out in the first round? He said, I don't do things like that. He said, I fight safety. I take my time.
Pavlik's face is bloodied, and his reputation is in shambles at this moment. As Bernard Hopkins cruises down the stretch of what should turn out to be an easy win.
Yep. He went out of his character for this fight.
He has dismantled the middleweight champion of the world. A guy against whom he was a 4-to-1 underdog. A guy whose trainer insisted that his fighter would be the first ever to knock Bernard Hopkins out. Knock him out, he barely found him. Votes did Hopkins gather? Almost all of them.
How you guys at? Real flashy, real wrestling.
Now there's venom, as Hopkins celebrated a little too much.